What's going on? We're back in Dokkan. There you go, your boy LR Gohan. And as whoa, hold up. Who's that in the back? Who's that over there peeking from the back? Who the Oh, is that the new and improved, handsome, stellar Buuhan? Does this man have defense? 10% defense? EZA 100%. You already know what it is. One of the best card arts in the game. This motherfucker looks like he should be on the fucking DMX album cover. Look at that shit, bro. My boy Buuhan goes hard in the paint. Leave your ass stankin'. Alright, let's see if we can take on the Transformation Boost category. You know, I've done this once before, but this time around, we're gonna fucking get Buuhan, goddammit. Alright, you know the bullshit we gotta deal with. Had to reset a stage, but we gotta undo Buuhan. Let's go ham. Let's bring it on. Boom. We are ready more than ever to take on the threats and perils of Piccolo, Krillin, and Tien. Now, let me just say, I did beat the Transformation Boost once before. The last time I did this, I was using Phi Kura, who surprisingly is really fucking good. And this Buuhan, honestly, if it was not for the CZA, this man would not be on this team. I specifically left his bitch ass off just because of the simple fact of the matter being that he has zero fucking defense up until the point he actually gets the CZA. He gets 10% defense per orb. All of a sudden, your boy Buuhan ain't looking too bad. All of a sudden, your boy Buuhan looking like a big boy, looking like he could take some big hits. There you go right there. Now, I'll be honest with you, right? Buuhan is going to shine in two regards. One is when he gets a shit ton of orbs, which isn't really going to happen. And two, this is the more important one, and keep this in mind, you got to get them super attacks, lower attack, and defense. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm looking forward to. And right here, we actually got our HP so fucked that baby transforms, which is low-key a blessing. This right here is a blessing in disguise because guess what? Now I got a fucking great ape, stupid. Now I got a great ape on the field. You fucked up, Piccolo. You fucked up. But, yeah, actually came home relatively early today. Came home a little bit earlier just because there's like a fucking hurricane coming through and I had to, you know, what's the word I'm looking for? Depart. I had to hit the dips real quick in order to avoid a hurricane coming and typhooning all over me. I don't want to end up like the niggas in Japan, bro. That's as a matter of fact, on Dokkan Battle Subreddit, I saw people saying that the reason why the global rewards were delayed is because Japan was getting nuked so much by like a crazy ass fucking typhoon that they're like, listen, dude, the servers can't handle this shit, and I can't be here at work because it's dangerous. So, shout out to Japan. They're really great. They know how to dodge the typhoons. You know, great people, very good. As long as they keep making Dokkan, I will continue to appreciate the Japanese people. You know who I don't appreciate? Who are neighbors to Japan? You already know. That's China. I don't appreciate China. First of all, me and China, we got some personal beef, right? Me and China got some personal beef in the sense that they fucked up my stocks, right? They come through, they talking all this shit. I look at my stocks, I'm losing money. I ain't got no money to lose. How am I losing money when I'm already broke? That's not even possible. So I'm losing money regardless. Activision, as you know, I invested in them. They decide to open their big fucking fat mouth. But you know what? I actually need to say a big thank you to someone. Someone who opened their big fat mouth and now are taking the heat off Activision and they taking them L's themselves. Shout out to LeBron James, King James of the NBA. That man, dude, that guy has been getting roasted the past fucking 24 hours just because of the fact that he kind of came out in, I don't know, he wasn't really supporting China, but he was kind of like on the fucking, you know, we all have free speech, but, you know, your words have consequences bullshit, where he's like, listen, you know, if I'm not mistaken, I think his name's Darren Howell or Darren some shit, he's like, yeah, you know, by the way, let me just say, that fucking bibbity bobbity majin boo fusing guy, dude, that guy's a god. His fucking pass was god tier, and the fact that he has a pretty good chance to stun, I appreciate him a lot. But yeah, LeBron James just come out, he's like, listen, because basically one player made a pro Hong Kong tweet, you know, on Twitter, where he's like, listen, you know what, Hong Kong, they fighting the good fight, Hong Kong, they're good people, Hong Kong, I love them. And he's like, listen, this ain't right, China. That's fucked up, China. You should be doing this, China. And to that, LeBron James, I think, maybe like a week after the fact, he's like, listen, the thing is, here's the thing. What we say has actions. You could hurt yourself or others financially, physically, mentally, spiritually. And he just wanted the jutsu basically saying, listen, bro, shut the fuck up. You fucking with the NBA money. We trying to keep our money up, not fucking worry about Hong Kong and China. He's like me. He's like, listen, fuck China. Don't worry about China. We trying to make money. We're trying to make big bucks. But that did not work out because hilariously, see now what I'm about to say is ignorant, but I don't give a fuck because I feel like it's true. I didn't even know China like paid attention to shit that happens in America. And what I mean by that is, yeah, if something crazy happens in China, like some Hong Kong shit, yeah, I know about it. But these motherfuckers, within 6 hours of LeBron James saying, you know what, maybe we should say this, da-da-da, people in China, in Hong Kong, were roasting LeBron James. They were quick. They were quick in roasting LeBron. They fucking printed out pictures of LeBron's face, and they're just walking around, and they're like, well, look at me. They're low-key wearing transitive black faces, going, look at me, I'm fucking LeBron, a piece of shit. And they were making fun of him for basically being Mao Zedong's bitch. And then, bro, this is the crazy thing. Not only were they making fun of him in that way, but they actually fucking took his jersey and burned his fucking jersey. First of all, two things confuse me about this. One thing that confuses me is what the fuck? Why would you do that? And two, who the fuck has LeBron James jerseys in China? Like, motherfuckers just have LeBron James jerseys? Like, they're walking around wearing those fucking jerseys? Like, someone knew somewhere to buy those jerseys and or get it. Like, they called their cousin, like, yo, you got the LeBron jersey? He's like, I'm coming right now, and I'm bringing laters. So, LeBron, he's been getting cooked. He's been getting roasted. I'm not going to say I support him. I'm not going to say I don't support him. What I will say is, Activision, get your shit together, okay? Everybody's shitting on LeBron. Everybody's making fun of LeBron. It's terrible. I feel bad for you, but I'm trying to fucking make some money, dude. I'm trying to make big bucks. I'm trying to make that big guapo. As a matter of fact, I actually, tomorrow, I actually forgot I even did this, but my job has like free financial counseling where they get someone from like a lawyer or an accountant or someone who has more money than me and knows what to do. And basically, the intention is to sit down for a half hour and be like, listen, I'm broke as fuck. I don't have any money. What do I do, dude? What do I do? So I'm probably going to fill out that. My job actually gave me a form like, what's your salary? What's your fucking career goal? Or not your career goal. What's your salary goal? How much money are you trying to save, et cetera, et cetera. So right now, these are the top three things I can think of on the top of my mind. Number one, I'd like to buy a house. What's the best thing to do that? How can I cheaply buy a house? How is that possible? I heard you need a lawyer. I heard you need to do this. I heard you need to do that. I don't like the idea of that. I would much rather easily and very, lazily just, go to eBay or some shit and just, buy a fucking house. I don't think that's possible, but I would like to know. Second thing is, my parents are fucked, right? They're cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. And my question is, my parents they got divorced. My dad actually gave my mom some money. Hilariously enough, my mom got I don't know if I ever said this. I don't know if I ever mentioned this before, but my mother actually got a pretty good amount of money. She got $25,000 payout because my dad owns a house, which is nice because I never knew about that. And she also got from his 401k plan probably like 20, 30K. But here's the funny thing. Here's the funny thing about that. My mother actually, I love her, but she really is fucking, when it comes to money, it's like fucking oil and water. Like, this shit goes together. It's like mind-boggling what my mother did. Like, my mother, because she knew she was getting that money, she basically blasted through about $30,000. So right now, from the 50, maybe like 55, 60,000 that she got, she spent about, she probably got like 50,000. She spent 30. I don't know how. I don't know where she fucking got the money from. I'm assuming, I know from like the house payments, like my dad basically had to pay her out and be like, hey, here's 25 grand. Fucking leave me alone. And from that 25, I have 15. I have it sitting in a bank account. So I was going to ask him, hey, listen, I have this money. It's technically, my dad paid it to my mom. Like, he's not doing anything funky with taxes. Like, Can I just leave it there? Do I need to pay taxes on that? Like, I'm not trying to get fucked by the IRS. And at the same time, I'm also trying to figure out, like, what's the best thing to do, because the intention was to use that money to maybe buy a house, you know, sometime next year. But I don't know. I don't know. It's whatever. I mean, me personally, I already had like a fucking nervous breakdown because about 6 months ago, I looked at my bank account because I have my parents' bank account linked because I give them money if they need money, or if I take money for bills and shit, like from my dad's account. And my mom, I just noticed one day a fucking deposit of $20,000 fucking dollars. And for someone who doesn't work, that's a lot of fucking money. Shit, that's a lot of money for me. I've been working for fucking almost a year and a half, and I had to fucking grind my ass off and save and fucking, you know, cut corners, and while paying off some debt of my parents and paying off some bullshit. And I barely got to that number after 2 years. And she basically got that money, put it in her bank account, and then apparently she had a bunch of credit card bills that she just annihilated that shit with. So I was like, listen, I told her, I'm like, dude, you don't have a house. Like, I'm trying to, in the future, buy a house for my family. And I'm like, yo, I'm trying to fucking... You ever listen to the song Drowning by A Boogie with the Hoodie? He's like, we went from fucking shooting into projects to making projects. I'm going to move my mama out the projects. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to move this dumb bitch out of the projects. But she don't want to listen. She just wants to go out, spend $1 million fucking dollars, and then wonder why she's broke. Now, here's the thing. And I already told her this. Like, if for some reason she gets like 50 grand down the line and she spends it on some dumb shit, I'll be like, listen, you can do whatever you want. Don't talk to me. I ain't paying any bills. You fucking need money. Declare bankruptcy. Because not only did she do that, but I told her, usually when you know, work, you make money, whatever, you usually pay your taxes by the end of the year. And I told her, listen, first of all, don't pay off your credit card bills. I told her, don't pay off your credit card bills, because this is the thing. She had 0 interest credit cards that are until February next year. So say if she had 20 grand divided by 12, that's you know what, $1,600 a month, something like that. Something where it's more affordable. And I'm like, listen, this will be better for taxes. This will be better for fucking the long term. And she's like, I don't get it. Why don't I just pay everything off now? And I'm like, listen, it's better to pay off the bill over time. I don't get it. Why don't I just pay now? And I'm like, listen, you fucking moron. If an emergency happens, if something crazy happens, you have extra money. So, you know, it's funny because, you know, we have bills and shit. You know, my sister goes to school. You know, I have my sibling who goes to school and shit. So the simple fact of the matter is that, you know, we could have used that money for a lot of different things. And not only did my mom lose her fucking mind, she's like, you know what? I'm going to go ahead. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to spend this money, right? Spend it on the credit cards immediately, not wait every month. But she got the great idea to go to H&R Block and pay her taxes for 2020 in February of 2019. So basically 12 months early, my mother decided, you know what, I'm paying all this money for my credit cards. I now also want to pay my taxes early. So like basically for 2020, she doesn't need to do her taxes because she already did it. But I told her, I'm like, I don't understand. Like, I have a fucking car insurance payment that's $600 a month, right? Say if I have $60,000, do I fucking tell them I want to pay, or $6,000? Do I tell them, oh, here's $6,000, pay off my car insurance for the next 10 months? What if my fucking car blows up? What if this shit happens? There's no refunds on this shit. Like, you don't need to fucking blast all that money at once. But, you know, unfortunately, talking to my parents is like talking to a fucking wall. I think I might actually do better with a wall, because the wall, at the very least, will, like, not respond with some dumb shit. It might actually say something constructive. And hold up, look at this HP regen. Oh, HP all the way up. So, yeah, those are just a couple of things I have on my mind. You know, different things that I have to take into consideration. Some things that I need to figure out, because, yeah, you know, it's difficult. You know what's funny is that I actually told my family, I'm like, listen, you know what? Maybe the intention is sometime next year, maybe March, maybe April, May, something like that. Maybe we'll buy a 2-family house. I'll buy a 2-family house, and we'll move in. and I'll have it so that it's a 2-family house. We live on the first floor, second floor, whatever. You get some tenants, get some fucking rent coming in, you get some money going. You know what I mean? We can afford that fucking mortgage, and whatever. My mother's like, whatever, I don't give a shit, whatever. And then I told my sibling's like, listen, I don't want to live with another family, even though we're already doing that now. I don't want to live with another family. I want my own house. I don't want to fucking live in this area. I don't want to do that, all this bougie shit. And it's fucking stressful, dude. Like, I never in my life would I ever think telling someone, hey, I'm gonna buy a house and we'll you know, have a place to live, and you're like, yeah, dude, that's not gonna work for me. 2-family, shit. I only want 1 family. I don't want no tenants, dude. I don't want anything that can help pay the bills. I just want to fucking make sure that it's 100% fucking black hole of money. And I already told them, listen, it is what it is. I'm probably going to buy a 2-family house regardless. I'm going to fucking rent it out to tenants. If it's that terrible and I have fucking tenants shooting heroin and doing meth, then I'll try to get new tenants, or I'll take an L on that. But at the end of the day, dude, like, my family, like, ungrateful doesn't begin to say it. Like, I like, what else am I supposed to do? Like, I'm one person trying to fucking basically take a legion of rats and fucking get these niggas to the fucking kingdom of God, and these pieces of shit are telling me, I don't want to go there, I don't want to do that, why would I do that? Like fucking panthers attacking. But, hey, it is what it is, man. I tell you what, if I could win the fucking lottery, that'd be great, because I think I would literally, if I had $1 million just sitting around and I could just do whatever I want with it, I would take $250,000, throw it at my family, and then just fucking walk out. You see how I just dropped something? I would fucking drop the money like big bricks and get the fuck out of there. But, yeah, it is what it is. I guess it's a learning experience, because honestly, over the past 2 years, I've learned to not give a fuck. Honestly, I don't give a shit. Like, it's basically like if I was a parent. This is like when you tell your child you're going to move to a different neighborhood. They're like, but Mom, I don't want to leave. And it's like, listen, shut the fuck up. I know what I'm doing, stupid. I know where we're going. Just shut your mouth. And like, honestly, I feel like if I ever... This is the funny thing is, too. My family is so mentally deranged, right? I have a job now, right? So my dad, this is what my parents tell me, right? If I could tell you the goals for my parents, this is their 3 goals, right? Or at least my dad's goals. This is what he loves. He's like, yo, you got a job, good. Now what you need to do, master's degree. Go get a master's degree. I work from fucking 9 and I get home around 6 or 7. Go get a master's degree. Okay. Go get a master's degree. Also, another request my dad has is stop doing computer science and become a teacher. Just become a teacher somewhere. Math teacher, English teacher, whatever. Doesn't matter. Just be a teacher. Okay. Another request is buy a house. Go buy a house. Okay, I'm supposed to get a master's degree and get a house and still work and not kill myself. Okay. And then the final piece de resistance, the piece that makes me like look at them like really they're fucked in the head, is they're like, you know what you gotta do, dude? You gotta get married. You need a wife. You need to get married. Crazy, bro. These people are fucking cuckoo for fucking Cocoa Puffs, dude. That is fucking nuts. These niggas want me to get a master's, get a house, get married, get a different degree, or get a different job within the next 2 years, and somehow fucking get 8 hours of sleep and don't fucking kill myself. Like, it's... Dude, it really is fucking nuts. That's why the past 2 years, one thing I've learned is to let shit go in one ear and then out the other, and then do not let my brain process the information. Because if I let my brain process the information, I might have a fucking stroke, real talk. Because the only thing I hear from these motherfuckers is just straight dumb shit. Straight retardation. But, I'll be honest with you, the one thing that's keeping me going is that Buccolo. Let's be honest. I'm going to be honest with you. Super Boo is probably one of the fucking worst... I hate him as a leader. Just for the simple fact that a lot of the units have dog shit links. I would love if he was just fucking... If he had that Buuhan passive all the time. Or not Buuhan. Buccolo passive. Key +3. Defense up. Because literally this team needs it. Like, fucking all the Boos don't link with each other. For some reason, none of these motherfuckers know each other. They all from the same creation. They all have Bobbity Bibbity Boobity as their fucking, Frankenstein, Dr. Frankenstein creator. But they all don't know each other, which is fucking depressing. So if this guy could stay like this, that'd be holy shit amazing. But yeah, not too bad. I mean, I honestly, for me, I don't even complain that much anymore. Like in terms of HP region, in terms of you know, being worried about my family. At this point, you know, I have a decent paying job. It's not a terrible paying job. Um, you know, I've been saving. You know what I mean? Like I'm not a fucking retard, thankfully. My biggest concern is just at what point in time do things become quote unquote normal? Because for the past 2 years, like almost on a daily basis, there's like something going on. There's some fucking emergency. There's some fucking bullshit going on. It's like, dude, like I just want to come home. I don't want to worry about anything. I don't want to hear anyone complaining. I just want to relax, sit back, do nothing. That's the most important thing, and just listen to complete and utter silence. And the thing is, for me, I've slowly but surely realized that no matter what, like no matter what I do, my family is gonna find a reason to fucking bitch, moan, and complain and cry. Cause nigga, I fucking said I didn't even say we have to do this. I said, yeah, I'm thinking of buying a 2-family house and getting tenants. My fucking sibling flips their fucking shit. They're like, what the fuck, dude? What the fuck? And it's like, I'm saying I'm gonna buy a house and you're losing your fucking mind, dude. Like, you know, there's like no fucking empathy whatsoever. It's it's fucking nuts, dude. It really is fucking crazy. But yeah, it is what it is. Like I said, it's not really something I really focus on and think about too much. But sometimes when it comes to the edges of your mind, the recesses of your mind, where it comes out and it starts fucking nuking your mind, that's when you're like, shit. That's when you go, shit. I remember now. I remember the genjutsu now. Unfortunately for me, it's everlasting genjutsu. But yeah, not too bad. So probably tomorrow I'll go in there. I'll be like, listen, and I only have 30 minutes to talk to this guy, so I'm gonna walk in there. I'm gonna go, listen, I'm gonna be quick with you, right? This is what I need you to do. Somehow tell me the secrets to fucking wealthiness. Tell me what to invest in. Tell me what to buy. Tell me your secrets, oh ancient one. And then he'll probably, like, you know, bring out the fucking Illuminati sign, do some seance bullshit, probably make me, you know, get a membership card to the Gap. That's, by the way, that's when I will become a registered Republican and my skin will become 2 tones lighter, is when I got a fucking Gap membership card. And then I'll be rich, basically. I mean, how else is this going to fucking go? But that is pretty much it. Your boy Buuhan is legit. He's actually a lot better in terms of the defense up. And the greatly lowering attack and defense makes him fucking a god. You know, I had you as a friend. Why not? So that is the transformation boost. And you know what? We learned a couple things today. We learned that Buuhan is better. We learned that LeBron James is a fucking Chinese communist. And we also learned that my family, much like Frankenstein's monster, cannot be satiated with any blood or love.